Chapter 23, Mishnah 3. The prophet Isaiah tells us to honor Shabbos by refraining from pursuing your affairs and speaking words. Isaiah chapter 58, verse 13. The clause mimtso chefsecha, from pursuing your affairs, requires a person to avoid engaging in his weekly affairs, even if no malacha is involved. For this reason, sages prohibit one to participate in commercial transactions, to go to his field to see what work it requires after Shabbos, or to read documents that pertain to businesses. The clause v'daber davar, speaking words, forbids even the discussion of prohibited matters. Thus, one may not speak about business affairs, make financial calculations, or discuss plans to perform after Shabbos, an activity that is prohibited on Shabbos itself. This Mishnah presents some applications of these laws. A person may not hire workers on Shabbos to work for him after Shabbos, and a person may not tell his friend to hire workers on Shabbos to work for him after Shabbos. One is rabbinically forbidden on Shabbos to go more than 2,000 amos from his place of residence, i.e. his town, or if he does not live in a town, his house. This limit is called techum Shabbos, Shabbos boundary, or techum. If a person wants to engage in some activity outside his techum as soon as possible after Shabbos, he would have to go to the edge of the techum and wait there until nightfall, so that he could travel beyond the techum the moment that Shabbos ends. The Mishnah teaches when this is forbidden and when it is permitted. One may not wait at the boundary until nightfall in order to hire workers who live beyond the boundary as soon as possible after Shabbos, or in order to bring back fruit that is growing beyond the boundary as soon as possible after Shabbos. Since hiring workers and picking fruit are prohibited on Shabbos, it is forbidden to prepare for these activities by waiting at the boundary. However, one may wait at the boundary until nightfall in order to guard his property after Shabbos, because guarding is permitted on Shabbos, and then he may bring fruit back in his hand. According to the previous Tana, it is never permitted to wait at the boundary until nightfall in order to do a forbidden activity after Shabbos. The next Tana, however, holds that there is an exception to this prohibition. Abba Shaul stated a rule: any activity that I am permitted to discuss, I am permitted to wait at the boundary until nightfall in order to perform. It is an accepted law that one may discuss doing forbidden work after Shabbos for the sake of a mitzvah, for example, to make a coffin and shrouds for a corpse. Therefore, according to Abba Shaul, one may also wait at the boundary to do forbidden work after Shabbos for the sake of a mitzvah.